Mr.
The other dude?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Warris.
What are you doing with yourself these days? Do you work?
Yes, sir. Apprenticeship right here in Elton Automotive.
Just work, put in a lot of time, get as much as you can get going so you can start making money. No more foolishness. You understand? I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not drinking. Don't pick up any new cases. I don't want you out in the middle of the night. So you will also get a 10 p.m. curfew to 6 a.m. No alcohol, no dope. And I'm telling you, I'm going to test you like crazy. Does he have a license, state? I don't think he has a license, right? We do. Michael, do you know if he has a license?
Yeah, I know.
If you have a license and if you're driving, I want proof of that you have car insurance first before you start driving. You can't drive unless you have car insurance in your name. You understand?
Your Honor, it is eligible.
Great. All right. So what we'll do is I'm going to have you sign conditions with, sign a resale with Victoria. We'll have you sign conditions with Roxanne and then you're free to go. Don't pick up a third case, man. Don't. All right,
Thank you,
Mike.
Judge.
Morning, Mr. Coates.
Good morning, sir.
Now, we've literally given you opportunity after opportunity. When you're out on bond, you get the opportunity to try to do things right. We give that to you going out there. You ever need resources, we give you a lawyer. It's your responsibility to ask a lawyer whenever you need resources. And then after that, you get on probation. Probation is the ultimate, I guess, opportunity for you to be able to do stuff on your own.
Yes, sir.
We now know if I let you out there and I ask you to do it on your own, it's not going to happen. You've shown that to us.
This is one of the more direct messages you'll hear in a courtroom. Probation is often designed as an opportunity for someone to remain in the community while meeting specific conditions and demonstrating compliance with the court's requirements. When a judge says, "We gave you opportunity after opportunity," it can reflect more than frustration. It often points to a documented pattern that has been building over time. Missed check-ins, repeated violations, missed court dates, or failures to follow conditions do not usually exist in isolation. Courts often look at the overall pattern of conduct.
And when you come back and you try to explain it, it's everybody else's fault but yours. And you try to blame it on, I ain't got a ride, I got this person, that person's not helping me out. And so now we have to resort to more drastic measures to try to get you on our side. And I think that this is it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
After this, I really don't have much more than just jail. And I'm trying to get you out, and I'm trying to get you to understand and learn and be a better person by giving you the tools.
Yes, sir. That's understandable.
That's all, right?
Your Honor, if I may,
Sure.
like, again, like, I understand how I was saying it, like, last week when I came, it did sound like I was blaming everybody else, yes. It's docketed down, like, I have reasoning to most of those lates. The days that I didn't show, there's reasonings to that, and it's not BS reasonings, you know what I mean? Like, and I understand, like, it's not trusted that if I go home today, I'm not gonna show up. I'm way closer to this side of town now. I'm not all the way out there in Katy. I was all the way out there in A-Leaf. It was further as a bus ride to get out here. And yes, there was nobody to bring me, nothing. Like, I understand, like, it's all on me.
Oh, that right there feels like a turning point. Explanations can sound persuasive on their own, but courts often begin looking for patterns rather than isolated events. Repetition changes how the same explanation is viewed over time. The pink elephant comment comes across as the judge pointing to an issue that has gradually become difficult to ignore. Not necessarily saying something no one else would say, but recognizing a pattern that appears to be forming in the record. Accountability in court generally depends less on stated intentions and more on actions that can be demonstrated, attending required meetings, complying with conditions, and following through on obligations. In probation matters especially, consistency can carry a lot of weight.
I can't blame nobody else but myself, because if I really wanted it done, I should have brought myself down here and got it done. Yes, sir, that's understandable. And I take my accountability for that. But I'm way closer. I have like a lot of good things going for me right now. Like I have a good job, a good paying job. All it takes is for me to call in to work, sir. Like literally all it takes for me to call in to work. It's a 45-minute bus ride to get here. There's nothing for me to miss. Like nothing. Like I understand there's no chances that wants to be given. All I'm asking is just one. I missed that. It's just a year.
And here's the rub. He didn't even show up one time, right? You didn't even show up one time to your probation. That tells me that you just don't give a flip, because not even one time did you show up to probation.
Sir, I was kicked out, sir. I was kicked out.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh,
It's
the pink elephant. There it goes. Mr. Coates. That was your opportunity. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what's going on with you. So what I do is I have you speak to our clinicians who are best able to tell us how to move forward with this case. They have. And I think that that's the appropriate way.
I haven't even got to speaking to them.
You got what? Is there something else?
I'm just asking for a chance, bro. I messed that chance up. You could sit me down for 25 to life.
That can happen.
Like, bro, like, that's all I'm asking for is just a monitor time. Like, you could slap that monitor time 5 p.m. if you needed to. Like, it's all on me. Like, I could make a call in to work and I could show up. I was all the way out there in Katy. I'm not trying to blame nobody else, because, again, yes, it's all on me. It is my fault. I should have made myself known to come down here. Again, I was kicked out due to a lot of reasonings. There was a lot of things going on in my life, sir. Nothing's going on now. I got everything straight. Like, everything is situated. I got a job. All it takes is for me to call in to work, sir. Like, this is not something I want to do. This sitting in there is not something I want to do. I don't belong in there. I don't belong in there with them people. I'm not one of these people that just mess up and just want to don't care. I do care.
Okay. We have a program that has been recommended by the TRAS, by the clinicians.
Sir, I'm going to be sitting here for 4 to 6 weeks, adding time before going to there.
I'll do my best.
I'm going to expedite it to make sure that you get in there quicker, okay? But you have to understand, Mr. Coates, actions have consequences. This is it. I'm trying to intervene in a manner that you don't graduate to the cases that go upstairs. That's all I want, okay? I brought you out here to let you know what's happening now, to amend the conditions.
I'd rather do my jail time, honestly.
Okay.
I don't need that place. I don't need an attitude adjustments. I'm a very respectful person. Y'all just not trying to work with me.
Okay. All right. We're going to expedite it. If need be, I'll get on the phone and I'll talk to myself. I'm
I'm going to sit here for another month.
I'm going to work on it for you, Mr. Coates.
Thank you, Judge.
I will.
Okay.
Get on with Shatoria. Get it quicker.
We'll hold on.
You are Mr. Eric Gutierrez Bennett.
Yes.
Is it Benitez? So you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 28, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a major accident and made contact with a law enforcement officer who stated they had smelled an odor of alcoholic beverage from the defendant. The law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant, and upon opening the defendant's vehicle, he too smelled the strong odor of alcoholic beverage. The defendant stated he was on his way home from the park where he consumed 3 12-ounce beers. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, a 6 out of 6 on the HGN.
This section escalates quickly, and the reason is that DWI cases can carry consequences beyond the immediate charge itself. Depending on the circumstances, they may affect areas such as immigration status, driving privileges, monitoring requirements, and future legal proceedings. The warning being given is less about intimidation and more about making sure the defendant understands the possible consequences attached to the case. Certain outcomes can extend well beyond fines or court appearances and may trigger additional processes outside the courtroom. Immigration issues can add another layer of complexity because different agencies may become involved, each operating under its own rules and authority. Once that happens, the effects of a case can become much broader than the original charge alone.
A 2 out of 8 on the walk and turn, a 0 out of 4 on the one-leg stand. The defendant consented to provide a breath sample and blew a .142 and a .125.
Give you eyes.
No, Your Honor.
Antecedentes de nuestra señoría.
License?
Licencia de conducir.
Right now.
¿Tienen licencia de conducir?
Judge, the license is off.
Sí. En la licencia.
Here is Benitez. I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case.
Caso.
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you because they sweep it hourly, they will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in custody until this case is over with. And then you get shipped off to immigration. You are not to violate any of these conditions, and you're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. Those are bond conditions of yours as well. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have a lawyer today?
¿Y abogado hoy?
No, no tengo. Do you have the ability to hire one?
Sí.
Yes.
We're going to give you time.
Vamos a dar.
So I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, you'll meet with Roxanne for your bond conditions. After that, you'll be free to go. Don't pick up any new cases. Don't be a danger to my city.
Digo, pero cuidado a usted.
All right, come on. Joe, what are we doing with this?
It's an arraignment, Judge.
Oh, it's 1,300 days.
All right, Judge. We just reposted bond.
You said that, man.
Roaches, yeah. So I just signed on, Judge, over the
Where's he
weekend.
been for the last 4 years?
¿Dónde has estado los últimos 4 años? ¿Dónde está?
Son en diferentes lugares
Different places.
porque trabajo
Just, Mr. Roches, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. This case is 1,296 days old. We set cases for trial at 180 days, just to give you a little perspective. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Había uno.
Thank you, Judge. An officer is dispatched with traffic hazard and may contact the will witness, another
Un
HPD
testigo,
officer,
otro oficial de policía.
who found the defendant asleep on the wheel, car turned on a public roadway. There was a bottle of Jose Cuervo in the defendant's pocket and an open bottle of beer in the
Había
vehicle.
una lata abierta.
The defendant had bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and the odor of an alcoholic beverage. The defendant
Y él
admitted to
también
drinking 5 beers before driving.
cervezas antes de
Serious field
manejar.
sobriety tests were
Y
conducted
hizo
and
unos
the
tesis
defendant,
y el demandado
Law enforcement officer written at 6:06 on the HGN, 4 on the walk and turn, and 0 to 4 on the one leg stand. The defendant considered to breath that came back at .116 and .122.
Mr. Roche, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Can you run his NCIC, see what he's been up to and what kind of, if anything, criminal cases he has picked up?
Yes, Judge. Which, I don't have any cases charged in between this
Entonces
state.
no tiene más casos por medio de este.
So you pull up NCIC, no new cases?
No, no
Nuevos
cases.
casos.